I am taking my garbage out, which is a couple of bags. This stuff has been here since before Christmas. It's not mine. That's all I'm going to say. This elevator is a Schindler. I think I've said this before. Schindler makes fantastic elevators. They did not pay me to say that. That's actually just true. I lived in a very nice condo in Brazil. Yes, there are nice condos in Brazil. So I lived in one for 20 something years, and they had a Schindler elevator. My mom still lives there, and I think 10 years ago, they were gonna switch the cables for new ones. When they came to inspect it, they realized the cables were in perfect condition. So 10 years ago, the 10 years ago, the elevator would have been there for about 40 years. Schindler makes great elevators. It is a pain in the ass having to stop and unlock this. I wish they'd have like open garbage chutes for everybody. So here is my life as usual. Just going to work. That's what I do. This is a tough week. Every other teachers that works at my work, the same school, every other teacher every week has one day when they can teach from home, or they can just sit at home and do their they can correct papers, they can prepare classes, they have a day at home. I don't have that. I have 2 Thursdays out of a month when I can technically teach from home. So I can't afford that luxury because I signed a contract with a school to where I could start working when the bus got there, which is 10:30. So so they're granting me that, and I don't think that as a person of color who already took 17 years to get that permanent job, that I should be creating any more obstacles for myself. So this week is a week when I have to go there every single day. And it's a tough week for me. used to live in Australia. There's somebody in here called MTB. What does MTB stand for? I used to live in Australia, and I remember taking the train, and they had a map similar to this in New Zealand as well. I reckon there's an international format of maps. Well, somebody came in, said hi, and didn't wait for me to talk and respond. People have a lot less attention span than they did before. So, hi, MTB. Don't know if you're still in here or not. But anyway, people have a lot less attention span. I break down my classroom activities into 15 to 20-minute sessions because people don't have. MTB, what do you think? If you had to guess, what do you think? But welcome anyway. What do you think? It's hilarious. People come in and they leave straight away. They won't sit and watch content for more than a few minutes. I can sit and watch a video of like 45 minutes, an hour. I can actually sit and watch it. People nowadays do not have the same attention span. I noticed that even with my mom, since technology came into her life, she will not sit. Oh, you are still here. Welcome back, or thanks for being here. So yeah, my mom will not sit and watch content. She'll pick up her phone and start chatting with her friends. She will lose her focus of attention very quickly. She used to be able to watch a movie with me, like a 2-hour movie, 3-hour movie. Heck, we actually sat through Gone with the Wind, which is almost 4 hours long. MTB, where are you from? And what does MTB stand for? We have 7 minutes until the bus has to leave. I reckon he could open the door so people could sit inside the bus. No chance of that. What does MTB stand for? There is a franchise. Monster Bike? How about the T? Okay, maybe MT, mountain. Yeah, mountain bike, of course, yes. Mountain bike. Cool. I don't understand why he wouldn't open the door. It's so cold out here. Maybe this is not my bus. I hate that the buses say "Hein fin dog," which means "have a nice day," but they don't say the name or number of the bus you have to take. Mountain bike. How old are you, and what do you do here in Norway? Do you work? Do you go to school? Are you Norwegian? Are you an immigrant? What's your situation? You don't need to say your real name or address or anything. Why wouldn't this person open the door for me? Oh, so annoying. This is not a racial issue. I think the guy who's driving this bus is as black as me. if not more. Well, you can't be here, mountain bike. This content is not for kids. I'm not sure if you are not a kid, then you should not be pretending to be a kid. I can't possibly know how old people are that come in here, but this content is not made for kids. I reckon I should probably switch it to live commentary to where nobody can post in chat. There we go. Live commentary it is. I did a lot of broadcasting live on places like Von Live TV, Justin TV, Filmon.us, lots of different. There was something called Tiny Chat that people fluctuated to. Once Justin TV was gone, and there was something called Blog TV. There was a multitude. I think Stickam. Yeah, Stickam was also one. So at some point or another, at one point or another, I had broadcasting privileges in those sites. One of them, Filmon.us, used to be like a reality show via webcam. I am not loving this. The bus is supposed to leave in 3 minutes, and this man won't open the door. It still says, "Have a nice day." Maybe it's the bus behind him. That's just not on. They should open the door for people to get in. I think people are just lying and pretending to be young kids or something to coming to this channel. Hej, jag ska upp till Rönnheimfabriken. Är det den där eller är du? Nej men han... Hej, är den 41? Ja, för det står bara ha en fin dag ute. Ja, men det är en annan buss där så var ikke helt sikker. Jag ska bara till Rönnheimfabriken. I'm gonna send a letter to Atebe, and I'm gonna ask them to remove the stupid Heimfin dog thing from the bus. I'm not gonna have a nice day if I take the wrong bus because I don't know which bus it is because it says Heimfin dog. I'm not gonna have a nice day. On the contrary, that's probably going to be a horrific day for me. Like I always say, as a person of color, I it took me 17 years to get the job that I have now. I had lots of substitute positions in many different schools. This is my 10th, and I'm a permanent teacher there. But before that, they would just use me for 2 years, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, and then they'd get rid of me and they'd hire a Norwegian person. It did not matter if the person spoke Spanish as well as I did, or if the person Kan du åpne bak, vær så snill? Yeah, I don't know if that person did it on purpose or not, but it's because you see what I mean? People like that act like an a-hole, and then people like me get the bad reputation, and then people think all black people are like this and that. That's just not fair at all. He wouldn't open the door for me to get in. He opened the door for the lady to get in just now, but he wouldn't open the door for me to get out, even though I pressed stop. So, and it's not a racial issue. At least I hope not. Maybe he is black and he hates himself and he hates me for that. I don't like that idea. I don't think that's even true. It's not a racial issue. It's an issue of being a crappy bus driver. And they come in all colors, shapes, sizes, ethnicities, and nationalities. So I don't think I'm saying this clearly because I have been a target for racial discrimination very often. So that's what I'm saying. This time, I don't think this was it. Lots of crappy bus drivers. There are also lots of very nice people. Like Lila. She's amazing. She drives the bus from Selbu to Stjørdal. Sometimes from Stjørdal to Selbu. She's really good. When she's driving, I'm never late for work. I always have like a second chance at greatness, whatever that means. I get a chance to go to the bathroom before starting my classes. But it's still very tight. The schedule is very tight. So I have a petition for better bus schedules for us who need the bus. And maybe other people should take the bus too. Collective transport is really good for the environment. So, if you're a vegan, but you're still driving everywhere, when you could take the bus or the train, are you doing absolutely everything you can? I'm not a vegan, but I don't eat meat very often. I go for like weeks, maybe months without eating meat. I love vegan meatballs. They have so many nice vegan salads and different types of food that I like. I can't buy that very often because it's very expensive. But basically, I eat beets, rice, beans, lettuce, and unintentionally, I guess, I am eating vegan meals when I'm eating like that. So I want to welcome everyone to this channel. And if you're a child and you come across this, just click away and go watch something else. Especially now because it's past 8:30 in the morning, even though it's dark, street lights are still on. People should be at school right now. You should not be on here. This broadcast is for adults. I'm going to be shutting this down and getting on another bus. I'll broadcast later on today, maybe during lunch. I don't eat lunch because I do intermittent fasting, and I don't eat until 6 p.m. A lot of people do not eat until 6 p.m. regardless because they're celebrating their religion. They're honoring their religion. In my case, I am trying to stay the same weight that I am, at least, or maybe lose a few pounds. Whoever walked in just now into this channel, subscribe for more content. You can watch the content that's not live as well. There are interviews with reality show stars, educators, published authors, very interesting people. Lots of travel videos. Subscribe.